Alright guys, this is if your sun, moon or rising is in Sagittarius. Sun, moon or rising in Sagittarius. Love and relationships from the 4th to the 10th of May. What's coming in for you Sagittarians? Love and relationships. Let's have a little look. What's coming in? The perfect opportunity, the time. The time is now. We have the timing is on point here. We have something that feels destined, meant to be this way. It might not be absolute reconciliation coming in, but there could be an understanding that maybe the timing on that is the way it's meant to be. Not coming together here with somebody, a very hedonistic, toxic, challenging connection, or feelings that are challenging if it's not a direct attraction towards someone. We've got the Diablo coming out, we've got the Dirty Devil coming out, and feelings of confusion. What's real, what's not, maybe multiple partner choices as well. So you could be interested in multiple partners here, or you've got options or just different pathways in front of you. It doesn't have to be people, it can be options of pathways, life directions. And there's a very hedonistic attachment here with somebody, I think, where you're not too sure if you even want to reconcile with this particular person, but there seems to be something destined here maybe. Anything else coming in that Sagittarius needs to know? No healing, a lack of faith, but a decision to be made. A person who very much cares here, and someone who's being maybe a bit immature around messages or the expression of love, or has womanizing tendencies. Yeah, and again, a breakdown here. There we go. Pain, suffering, challenging behaviours. What the heck's going on, Sagittarius? My most challenging behaviour cards here coming out. Whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, you're not on the same page here, but the timing's right. Maybe it's just an understanding that you feel like a connection is just not working out, and you understand it to be that way, but you're still hedonistically drawn to it. It's causing you some kind of suffering, or somebody here in this connection. Let's try and stop guessing, and let's just get your feelings and see if we can work this out, Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius's feelings towards their person of interest between the 4th and the 10th of May? Love and relationships. That something's missing, it's not complete, doesn't feel right, can't close the chapter down. Codependency, trying to find your way. Maybe you feel like you're single at the moment, Sagittarius. There's a feeling of thinking about possibly having more with this person or this situation. But it's just thinking about it. It's not necessarily taking action towards it. How else are you feeling, Sagittarius, towards your person of interest? You're just waiting. You're just waiting. Maybe you've had a message off them. Maybe it's been a really slow one. But again, there's this energy of like kind of dropping the ball here a bit. You either feel like there's the demise of a connection, but you still have some interest in it, Sagittarius. You're not feeling lucky, or you're indulging in this, or you're prioritizing yourself more than you are indulging in it. You're not committed is what I've got coming out here. I don't think you're committed to this connection, Sagittarius, but I think there's a sweetness of feeling a bit still towards this person. But I don't know if you're feeling imbalanced yourself and not emotionally available, or you're viewing this person like that. But we've got the Knight of Wands reversed for your feelings here, which lets me know you're not committing to this. You're attracted, but you're not committing. Anything else Sagittarius is feeling towards this person, specifically between the 4th and the 10th? You know what's on offer, Sagittarius. You know damn well what's on offer with this person. You're just not taking it, and you're not offering it at this moment in time. That's what you're doing. Because you can't even get into a decision making. You can't even get into a position to even make a decision about making a decision. That's what I've got coming out here. So you may have been leaving it up to this person a little bit. And there's this strange energy, I think, of you releasing stress a bit here. I think, Sagittarius, you've got this energy, and it came out with the last horoscope. You want something committed. You just, it's the timing's been off. And maybe the timing's getting a bit right now, but you haven't caught up with it yet. You haven't caught up with the right timing, if that makes sense. Let's have a look at this person. Let's just get to it. Let's have a look at this person. Sagittarius. Who's this person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius? What are their feelings towards you? What is this person's feelings towards Sagittarius? Love and relationships. They know they're not putting effort in because they see that you're not putting effort in. They're waiting. You're both waiting. Look at it. Both waiting. 3 of Swords. You're both waiting to see what develops here. And there is development. That means that there's development going on an unseen level. How else is this person feeling towards you, Sagittarius? They're worried about the spark. They want something with you. They just don't know what they want now. Because they've got a consistency of feeling for you, Sagittarius. But they're cautious. They're cautious about being reckless. Because they've had really good times with you and they'd like to merge again, but they want this to be right. They want this to be fair. They're not going to pursue you all hell-bent and crazy style. They've decided they're not going to do that. But what they have registered is that you've meant a lot to them. You meant a lot to this person and you still do. They have a consistency of feeling for you that's built up over time. It's been a slow process here, Sagittarius. And I think they're slowly coming out of the shadows a bit here, but I think maybe they felt a bit flustered and could have reached out to you, but I think this person's going to be very careful now because they do have a lot of feelings here and they do want something, so I think they're going to be quite cautious here. What else are they feeling towards Sagittarius, specifically between the 4th and the 10th of May, that they'd like to reconcile with you, but they don't know how to communicate it. They don't know how to do it. They're stressing about reconciling with you because they just don't feel that the offer's going to come from you, so they're not going to make it, but that's what they would like. So what's this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? To judge this and to be quiet. They're going to pull back. I think they've given you all that they can give you right now is what I've got coming out here, Sagittarius. So I think this person's going to pull back with the High Priestess and the Judgment and try and work out if they can move this forwards with you or not. What else is this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? They're not very grounded. They feel like this is a troubled connection that was once one of mind, body and soul, and they feel like there's a real disconnect here now. What else is this person's intentions towards Sagittarius? Yeah, they're going to be distant, Sagittarius, because they feel imbalanced. And I think they made a gesture towards you, and now they're going to hold back and see if you're going to come towards them, because they'd like to come towards you. There's nothing more than this person would like to do than come charging towards you. But I don't feel like they're going to do that. They're going to really pace themselves, Sagittarius. They're interested. They just don't want to be overwhelmed. And they are going to avoid this if this becomes really, really challenging for them, is what I've got coming out, Sagittarius. Let's get you a couple of advice cards here, my dears. Sagittarius, advice for Sagittarius between the 4th and the 10th with the love and relationship situation. Don't get angry. Don't get weird. Don't get all weird and avoidant. If you don't want this, you don't want this. But if you do love and care and want to nurture this person, then do it. If you feel comfortable to, if you're ready to. I see a lot of, I don't know if you're dealing with another person, Sagittarius, or not here. But I think there's a lot of caring and even love for somebody here, but there's a huge amount of avoidancy and troubled behaviour. Any more advice for Sagittarius in this situation? A bit battered, but still holding on. Look, again, it's just repeating it. Communicate. If you want this, communicate. Take the plunge. It's scary jumping off the cliff into the unknown abyss, but if you want it, communicate. If you don't, then you don't. Then you leave this disconnected connection alone. Okay? And you stop stressing. It's always your answer, Sagittarius. Pretty much the same. You either do or you don't. You either heal or you move on. or you heal with this person,